Hi friends, in the last videos we covered very clearly the basic introduction to Python. What are various application areas when compared with other languages, what is the advantage of Python, like we covered, right? So now the next thing what I have to discuss, what are various specific features are there for the Python. Okay, Python features we have to discuss about Python features, right? Sir, do you know Java person is going to come, he is going to dance in front of you. Okay, array, can you please spell out what is the specialty of your Python when compared with Java? C programmer is coming, so he is going to dance in front of us. When compared with C, what specialty you have? Like we should be in a position to give left and right to Java person, to C person. So what extra features are there, what specialties are there for the Python? Compulsory you people should have clear clarity, sir. Sir, now some important features just I list out. We are going to perform post-mortem about these features, right? Okay, have a look once, sir. What is the first one? Simple and easy to learn. Simple and easy to learn, first one. Next, freeware and open source. It is the freeware and open source. Next, high level programming language. It is the high level programming language. Platform independent. Next, portability. Next, dynamically typed. Yes, this is a bit very important, sir. Even you have some basic idea about this one, dynamically typed. Next, both procedure oriented and object oriented, sir. It is also a big specialty for our Python. Both it is all rounder, both procedure oriented and object oriented, right? Next, it is interpreted. Next, extensible, embedded, extensive library. Are you getting extensive library? It is also a big specialty for the Python. Are you getting? So these are 11 features whatever I listed, so that we have to perform discussion, we have to perform post-mortem about these things, right? Are you able to understand, right? What is the first one? Simple and easy to learn. Second one, freeware, it is open source, high level programming language. Next, platform independent, portability, dynamically typed, both procedure oriented and object oriented, interpreted, extensible, embedded and extensive library. These are various important features of Python, sir. Okay, now let me talk about the first one, sir. Now the first feature related to Python, it is simple and easy to learn. Simple and easy to learn programming language is a Python. Sir, very simple. If you want to learn any language, whether it is a general speaking language or programming language, first we have to aware words, which words are there in that language. Like suppose if you consider English language, English general speaking language, right? How many words are there in English? I'm not talking about alphabet symbols 26, but how many words are there? Okay, do you know crores of words are available, sir. Crores of words are there. Words are there in English. So do you know, if you consider dictionary, almost this size dictionary also will be there. Oxford dictionary, this size dictionary also will be there. So each page in that dictionary contain thousands of words. So if you want to learn English very perfectly, compulsory you have to aware all these words. Remember that. But if you consider Java programming language, okay, I want to learn Java programming language. How many words are there? Just 53 words you have to aware, sir. Remember that. So when compared with English, learning English language, Java language is very simple. But if you consider Python programming language, just we have to aware only 33 words, 33 reserved words. The person who can understand these 33 reserved words, then automatically the expert in the Python. Are you getting? So it is a very small, chota programming language is the Python, very easy to learn, simple programming language, right? Next, if you consider, sir, Java code also, not only reserved words, right? code also. If you consider Java code, if you consider Python code, there's a big difference is there. Python code is something like reading English statements. Remember this one, sir. Python code is something like reading English statements. Best example, sir. If you observe, ternary operator is there in Java, sir. Have a look once. Suppose x is equal to here I'm taking 10 greater than 20 colon question mark 30, like this I have. Now observe very carefully, sir. So 10 greater than 20 question mark 30 colon 40. If I ask any person, Arey, can you please observe this line? What this line is doing? If I can ask, out of 100, 99% of the people are going to fail. Yes, they don't know about the meaning of the syntax unless and until if they know Java. Okay, the people who know Java, they can tell, oh, this is Bob ternary operator, this is the condition. If it is the true, 30 is the value. If it is the false, then 40 is the value. Like, do you know, if I show this code, compulsory Java expert only can able to understand this line. Correct, right? Okay, like. But if the same thing in Python, how I can write? The same thing in Python, how I can write? Observe carefully, sir. X is equal to 30, sir. 30, A 10 greater than 20. 30, if 10 greater than 20, else 40. Are you getting? 30, sir. If 10 greater than 20, else 40, like this, right? Now, if I can ask this one, 200 non-programmers, array, what it is doing? Everyone can tell, even school kid also can tell, array, if 10 greater than 20, then 30, sir, otherwise 40 is the answer. So, you never going to feel that you are reading. So, programming instruction, it is something like a English language. Remember that, sir. Not only conditional operator, almost every syntax in Python itself is very simple, resembles English language, right? Suppose I'm taking, sir, I have A is equal to 10 is there, B is equal to 10 is there. I want to check A and B both are equal or not. Okay, A is B or not. Are you getting? A is B or not? Like, you have to ask, A is B, both are pointing to the same object, something like A is B or not. Like, we have to ask. Same way, sir, employee is not none. Employee is not none. How I can ask? If EMP is not none. If EMP is not none, sir, don't feel, sir, this is the English statement. No, man, it is perfectly Python code. So, seems to be reading Python code means you are going to feel that reading English statements. That much easiness is there in the Python. Sir, Python contain how many words, right? Only 33 reserved words. If you ever these 33 reserved words, then automatically Python will become, so you will become Python expert, right? Okay, well, next, another biggest specialty for the Python is concise code. Okay, what is that? Can you spell out, sir? What is that code? Concise code. What is the meaning of concise code? Is less code. So we can do big activities also with very few lines of the code, sir. Okay, with very few lines of the code we can do. Because of that, the biggest advantage what we are going to get is, do you know, we can reduce development time, we can reduce cost of the application. Remember this one, sir. So obviously development time is going to be reduced, cost of the project development will become down, so which is very critical to the client, sir, very essential to the client. So another specialty for the Python is concise code. So development time is going to be reduced, cost of the project development will be reduced, sir. Okay, like length of the code will be less, obviously readability by default is going to be improved, sir. So this is the easiness will be there in the Python. You can learn very easily. It is a very simple programming language. So just a small example I want to take. Assume that I have one file is available, sir. Assume in my system I have one file is available, sir, abc.txt. Observe, a text file is there, sir. Now this text file contains some data is there. Assume some data is there. Array, write a Python program to read the data from this text file and print to console. Are you getting? And print to console. This is my requirement. Are you getting right? Write a program to read the data from this text file and print to console. This is about my requirement, right? Have you observed how much code we have to write? If you go for C language, oh, big code. If you go for Java language, buffer reader, file reader, line by line reading and then printing to the console, a big activity we have to do. But in Python, how many lines of the code is required, sir? How many lines of the code is required? One line. One line is more enough. Remember this one. How many lines of the code is required? One line is more enough. That one line I am ready to write. Sir, which file data you have to read? abc.txt. Very simple. Open abc.txt. Open abc.txt. Sir, I open abc.txt. Read data. Now, data read. Now you are getting the data. Print this data. Then automatically print. That's it. Are you getting? Open abc.txt and read the data and print that read data to the console. That's all. Single line which is going to read the total data from the file and print it to the console. How beautiful this code. Observe that, sir. Let me show, sir. I'm not telling just orally. I want to execute this code. Have a look once. Sir, in my system, there is a file is available named with abc.txt. Observe very carefully, sir. Named with abc.txt is there, sir. Okay, welcome to DurgaSoft Python course. Sir, it is like I have some code is there, sir. It's a very easy course. Even kids also can learn like this. I'm taking, sir. Now my requirement is, observe that I want to write a Python program. First, what I have to take? Open which files are abc.txt. Okay, read the data. Yes, you completed reading and this total data I have to print. That's why print off like this, right? Okay, so this total, open this file. Have you observed? Just observe. I open abc.txt file and then read the data. After reading data, can you please print that data? Okay, like only one line. Now let me execute that code, sir. If I execute py test.py, have you observed? Whatever data is there in the file, you can able to see, sir, you can see in the console. So that much simple code is the Python. So you can learn very easily, sir, without having any prerequisite, without having any programming knowledge. So if you can go for C language, this much easiness is not there. If you go for Java, this much easiness is not there. So in the world, when compared with any other programming language, Python is a very simple language. You can learn very easily, right? Clear for all of you, right?